Oh my gosh, I'm just like crazy. This is gonna be like.
What are you doing there, Mrs.
I'm
Carnes?
putting my name. Well, I'm putting the Mrs. Carnes and me on here.
So Mrs. Carnes and me are going to live on
We're gonna
in the
live
warehouses
in
at
the
Deanston.
warehouse of Deanston.
That's very cool. So Mrs. Carnes, where are we?
We're at the Deanston Distillery.
Is it the birthplace of all good alcoholic beverages in the entire
What
world?
I think.
This is Mrs. Carnes' one and only favorite whiskey.
Deanston has been a distillery since 1966. It sits beside the River Teith, the second fastest flowing river in Scotland. This river is where the water to make the whiskey comes from and is also used to generate power for the distillery.
First distillation happened in October 1966. It wasn't until about 1973 when we started to produce our first sort of single malt. So heading back now, back into the distillery, we do the distillery tour. Where we are now, this is warehouse number 2. So this is one of 7 warehouses we have here in Deanston. This is actually our smallest warehouse, however. About 3,000 casks in here. Altogether, we have about 30,000 here at the distillery. So, although it's our smallest, like I said, it's our most unique. So the most unique in the whole industry as well. When we were the old cotton mill originally, this was the original weaving sheds. So very early 19th century, Napoleonic times. Would have been about 500 women and children in here at its height, working over the looms, weaving that cotton. Not a nice place to work.
This cask is from the same year I was born. Let's just leave it at that. Cool.
So that distillery actually burned down, and the cask went where to actually have it ever. So I imagine that will fall pretty soon. What that means is that the whiskey only exists within that one cask. It's not mass produced. So because it only exists within the one cask, we can afford to do something a little bit rarer to give you guys something a little bit more unique as well. So have you guys ever had whiskey straight from a cask before?
Had wine from barrels before, but not.
Never. Yeah,
not,
haven't had whiskey, no.
Alright, so basically there's a few differences from your standard bottle of virgin oak that you'll have tried. The first is that it's going to come out at a much higher alcohol percentage. So the virgin oak sits at about 46. Today we'll be drinking in the region of about 48 to 59% alcohol.
Okay.
But obviously that sounds quite strong. When it does come from the cask, it's much smoother because there's a lot more oils that come through with it. So you'll find that it's a lot easier to drink than it might seem at first with such a high alcohol percentage as well. But yeah, in front of you guys you've got a little box that's got your glass in it. So if you want to open that, that's yours to drink from and take home with you as well.
So this is called a balance.
Balance, yeah.
Okay.
It can be quite strong, this one, but with all the oils, it can be very smooth as well.
It's good. It's a little hot, but it's good for me.
Here's Mrs. Carnes using the copper dog.
Okay, so listen and you'll hear it too, hopefully, if I get it right. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's plenty.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
And all you want to do
Here comes the copper dog.
is just
Stick a little in there, huh?
tip it in. Yeah, don't worry. Don't spill it.
Whoop, that's good, babe, right there for me.
Okay.
Nice.
Copper dog. So this is how everybody gets out their whiskey?
Yeah. It's quite traditional. And then she puts it back in. That's it. Nice, good job.
I could do a job here. I could just do this all day. How about that? I could probably handle that, maybe.
Is the distillery hiring?
Yeah,
Is the distillery hiring? Maybe she could.
I could work for them.
So what is the PX? What does PX mean or stand for when you say
That's
PX?
for Pedro Jimenez, so it's a type of sherry, so it's usually made in places like
Okay.
Spain and Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the color on that guy.
It's much more golden,
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
much
lot
deeper,
darker.
amber almost color.
PX itself is a very dark sort of grey sherry, so that's why it's got this nice, almost amber shade to it, just from the extended.
That smells good too.
You see as well, yeah, the oils as they run down the side of the glass, that's just the legs of your whiskey. It's because it's organic, it's going to be a lot more thick and runny and oily.
Oh, can you see that right there?
Yeah, I can. Mm-hmm.
This cask in 1993.
Cool.
It spent 11 years in bourbon and then 18 years in port. So
Oh,
this is,
that's an interesting combination.
it is. So it's 29-year-old port pipe, this one. So what I'll do, I'll let you do it done
You
before.
go do
It's
your
very
thing.
similar.
No, you do it. You go ahead.
This is the year Andrew was born. Our son was born in 93.
Oh, really?
Wasn't he?
Yes.
Andrew? Yeah.
87, 90, and
I'll have to
93.
get
Yeah.
the bottle.
So yeah,
Which glass?
I have so thought about him while we've been here. Because he likes Scotch. Ooh, is this the same as
So
that
it's the
guy?
same process, it's
Just a
just
different
slightly
looking.
different shape. And I'll bring the glasses over.
Okay, so it's like
He's a
this.
peaty Scotch drinker. He likes Lagavulin.
Oh, really? Well, this must be brave.
Yeah, crazy.
He's nuts. He would love this. If he was here, he would just be having a ball. Like I said, I thought
Well,
about him.
At least he's got your YouTube channel, so I feel like he's here.
Well, yeah, he wishes he was here. He keeps saying, well, you could go with you. Okay. Look at me. I'm getting to be an expert at this now. I don't think I've hardly even spilled
That's
any
good
of
for
this.
me, Lynn. Just that
Okay.
much.
There we are. Lovely. Yeah, you're getting very
Look
good
at me.
that.
I
Yeah.
hardly spilled a drop.
Yeah, you don't want to spill that. That's a good stuff. Good job, Mrs.
That's
Carnes.
the oldest Deanston.
So, what are you drinking there, Mrs. Carnes?
I'm drinking the 29-year-old Scotch.
So this Scotch is the same age as Andrew.
Andrew, it is.
So Andrew, this could be your Scotch if you were here.
Yeah,
We'll call
if
it
you
the
were
Andrew.
here, it's the Andrew.
Maybe they'll change the name to
Maybe they will. Maybe they'll call this the
perhaps.
Andrew. Yeah. It's really pretty. Just like you. You're cute.
Oh,
so.
jeez. Hello, friends. We just finished the Deanston Distillery warehouse experience. Ronnie gave us a wonderful 3 sampling of 3 different kinds of Scotch that they prepare here, different kinds of barrels, different kinds of backgrounds, different kinds of proofs. 3 very, very good whiskeys.
And we got a
Almost
barrel
Almost said
tasting.
bourbons, and Mrs. Carnes got to taste them straight out of the barrel. Very authentic, very fun. If you're ever in Scotland,
Definitely.
come to Deanston. This is a really cool place. You can hear the water babbling behind me. There's a beautiful stream here. And a big truck that went by. There's a beautiful stream here, and they distill all of their Scotch right behind us here. We went through the warehouse. They have a very nice tasting room. The folks are wonderful. And Mrs. Carnes, I think, thoroughly enjoyed her Scotch tastings.
I loved it.
So-
I
so
absolutely loved it.
we're going to find our way to our hotel. I think we're going to end this video right here. Thank you for watching.
Maybe.
Maybe. Thank you for watching. We're on to the Cromwell's house. Next video should be the Cromwell's house. We've had a fun day of exploring. I haven't ran over anything on the left-hand side
You're
of the road.
doing really good. No,
Because- why?
you're an excellent driver.
excellent driver.
You are.
So we're going to go check ourselves into the Cromwell's house. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button to see what other kinds of fun we get into in Scotland. Thanks for watching, Mrs. Carnes and me. We hope that you too are living the good life. Cheers.
No. Slangeva.
Slangeva!
You're gonna get it. I promise you will.
Thanks for watching, Mrs. Carnes and me. Slangeva!
Great. I'm stalling taking the video because I really don't want to leave.